Thank you, Travis. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to tonight's regional news. We begin in Venezuela. Some supporters of an effort to remove Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro from office through a referendum said on Saturday they would ask the country's top tribunal to review signature collection conditions set by the Electoral Commission. The National Electoral Commission said earlier last week that three opposition groups had requested to recall a vote against Maduro, which would need 4.2 million signatures of support to go ahead. Venezuela's constitution allows officials who have completed at least half their term to be removed from office by a vote. Maduro completed the first 3 years of his second term earlier this month. The commission, whose 5-member board includes 3 people connected to the ruling party, said late on Friday signatures supporting the referendum can be collected during just 12 hours on January 26 at only 1,200 locations. Over to Haiti. A 5.3 magnitude earthquake struck Haiti's southern peninsula on Monday, the U.S. Geological Survey reported, sending panicked residents flooding into the streets of the city of Lacay just months after a tremor in the same area. The quake's epicenter was 3 km, 1.9 miles. It was short but strong and was felt in the capital of Port-au-Prince. Children ran out of school buildings in Lacay and people were terrified, even though there was no damage. Aftershocks continued to be felt around the country over an hour after the quake hit. More than 2,000 people were killed in a 7.2 magnitude earthquake in August that left tens of thousands of homes in ruins and forced many families to sleep outside. The poorest country in the Americas, Haiti is still recovering from a 2010 quake that killed more than 200,000 people. And now in Brazil. Brazil's economic minister Paulo Guedes warned recently that Western central bankers are sleeping at the driving wheel as economies slip deeper into a high inflation environment. Guedes said that the inflation beast is already loose and set to become a real problem. He said he thinks the central banks are sleeping at the driving wheel but should be aware. Far from being transitory, as some central bankers have suggested, Guedes said that inflation could become a long-term issue for Western governments who have left themselves little room for maneuver. Brazil, for its part, moved early to stem the worst inflationary pressures by winding down its COVID stimulus packages last year, Guedes said. The country's economy briefly returned to pre-pandemic levels in 2021 before slipping lower again. Finally, in Jamaica, a Jamaican-born man has been charged in a human smuggling scheme that resulted in the death of 4 migrants as they attempted to cross the Canada-United States border in sub-zero temperature. The man is Steve Shan, 47, of Florida, who investigators believe the family of 4 from India, comprising a man, a woman, a teenager boy, and an infant, were part of a larger group of Indian migrants crossing the United States by way of Canada. The identities of those who froze to death have not been established, as authorities are still trying to locate their family members. Citing court documents from Florida as back as 2018, Canada's CTV News reported that Shan is a naturalized citizen originally from Jamaica who reportedly filed for bankruptcy more than 3 years ago. At the time, he reported assets worth $193,343 and liabilities of nearly $160,000, while describing himself as an Uber driver. Shan was charged after the victims, including an infant, who are suspected to be the family from India, perished in the cold. That's all for tonight's regional news. Thank you for watching. Back to you, Travis.